Again, I come back to that point, Sanju Verma, for two reasons. One, just because they were picked up in Bengal doesn't mean that the state has become a safe haven. It's like saying if they were picked up in Madhya Pradesh, then can you extend that argument and say that Madhya Pradesh has become a safe haven? That's number one. And number two, the point that Yasho Azad made, I think it's a classic study in contrast. Just 2 or 3 days ago, we had that incident where the ED team was attacked. Yasho Azad's point is that's a political case, and that's why you're seeing friction between center and state. Today, what we saw is a classic example of cooperation between center and state and various agencies, one the central agency, the other the state agency, because it's a non-political one, it's an apolitical issue, it's an issue of national security. Please answer both of those points.
Zaka, first and foremost, I want to thank you for calling out the bluff of radical Islamist terror. And I also want to thank Mr. Azad because he also spoke about radical Islamist threat. Because, you know, I think for some strange reason, we have as a civic community, and this is for a moment keeping my political ideology aside, you know, I don't understand this business of mollycoddling radicals, and why are we so scared to name and shame radical Islamist, which is one of the biggest threats. I mean, be it the Coimbatore, cylinder blast in October 2022, be it the cooker blast in November 2022, be it the Kannur Express, blast in April 2023. There was one thing common in all these incidents, including the very recent Rameshwaram Cafe blast. All these terror incidents were the handiwork of the ISIS. In fact, in the case of the Coimbatore blast, which happened in October 2022, the man killed himself. He was a suicide bomber, Jamesha Mubin. And, I remember Congress leaders saying, "Arey, kuch hua hi nahi." Dinesh Gundu Rao said, why are we blaming ISIS or any radical outfit, when there is no proof? And when it was found out that Jamesha Mubin's residence was full of ISIS graffiti, where he clearly admitted that he is a radical, then the Congress zipped it. I also remember very recently, when Nasir Hussain was elected as a member of Rajya Sabha from Karnataka, there were chants of Pakistan Zindabad, Pakistan Zindabad. And when the BJP brought this to the attention of the general public, the BJP was trolled saying, oh, you people have a myopic vision. You're trying to, colorize this entire thing. Later, forensic evidence revealed that indeed, Pakistan Zindabad slogans were raised on the floor of the Karnataka Assembly. What can be more shameful? This is a classic example of normalizing terror. But I have one very important point to make. Forget about what Sanju Verma is saying or Zaka Jacob is saying or Mr. Yashovardhan Azad is saying. What does the United Nations report of 22-23 say? It says that 9 out of 10 terror outfits in the world have a radical Islamist DNA. That is the phrase used by the United Nations. And they say right from Lashkar-e-Toiba to Boko Haram to Jamaat-ud-Dawa to ISIS to Jaish-e-Mohammed, to the Hezbollah, they all have a radical Islamist DNA, which the Congress and the Trinamool Congress fail to recognize. Do you forget, Zaka, who's the candidate from Bashirhat for the Trinamool Congress? Could they find no one better? It is a man called Haji Nurul Islam, who was involved in the 2010 Deganga riots in West Bengal. He took a 45,000 strong crowd and attacked the police station in Deganga.
Okay.
And we have a Rekha Patra, a woman who was the victim of Sandesh Khali riots. There you have a classic contrast of how Mamata Banerjee, by nominating a Haji Nurul Islam, showcases that she sympathizes with radicals. She's given a free run to Rohingya.
Riju, respond to that point about your candidate from Bashirhat. But more than that, the larger point also. You brought in and said, if the central government has failed in curbing terror, then the Home Minister should resign, so on and so forth. Let's do a straight-up comparison. The record of 10 years of UPA when it comes to terror and the record of 10 years of NDA when it comes to terror. In fact, one of the things that the NDA has managed to achieve, to give it credit, is reduce the number of terror incidents. You remember when UPA was in power, the Indian Mujahideen, virtually every week there was a blast from Delhi to Jaipur to Mumbai. We don't see that. That's not the case anymore in the last 10 years.
Zaka, you're a very senior journalist, and I'm sorry to have to give you these incidents just to jog your memory and the memory of your viewers. Kandahar hijack. BJP government. Akshar attack, BJP government. Raghunath temple attack. Kargil, parliament attack, number 1. Parliament attack, number 2. Amarnath attack, Godra riot, Pathankot attack, UAE attack, Pulwama attack. All during
Talk about
BJP
Sandesh Khali, Riju Dutta.
all
Why is Mamata Banerjee mollycoddling
nobody
Sandesh
can
Khali?
lie.
Good.
Narendra
Shahjahan
Modi
Sheikh.
and Amit Shah, the two most incompetent people this country
Your
has
Mamata
ever
Banerjee is the
seen.
most
Two most
incompetent chief
incompetent people.
minister.
Okay, can I speak now, Doctor?
One second, please, 1 second, one at a time, please. Sanju ji, please. Let him make his point, please. One at a time, yeah.
Can you show some sympathy for
Riju Dutta to continue, please. Riju Dutta to continue,
Thank
yeah.
you. I have listed out on your show all the terrorist attacks that happened in the country when BJP government was in power, and nobody can, rebut that. Point number 1. Point number 2. Nobody. See, the problem is a terrorist is a terrorist. He belongs from Lashkar-e-Taiba, Mujahideen, or whoever. They should be, I don't know what to do. Shoot them, kill them, put them behind bars and throw away the key. My problem here is this. When BJP uses a terrorist attack for political dividends, the NIA nabbed them. Fantastic, I applaud them. The Bengal police, after they have got information from NIA, assisted the NIA in a joint operation and nabbed these 2 people in 2 hours. And the first thing BJP does is, BJP does politics over it. And BJP tries to do this Hindu-Muslim thing over a terrorist attack. A terrorist is a terrorist attack. If the terrorist attack has taken in Karnataka, if you are bringing the Karnataka government to book, then it is Amit Shah who has failed to keep the people of Karnataka safe.
talking about Amit Shah.
But you always
Yeah, I'll give you a chance to respond. But what about the question? What about the question on Haji Nurul Islam?
Haji, see, if Haji Nurul Islam is not a communal person, whatever BJP has said, why doesn't BJP go to court against Haji Nurul Islam? And it is rich coming from BJP when they have a terrorist called Pragya Thakur who's accused in the Malegaon blast sitting in the parliament on their behalf. So it's very rich coming from
Okay,
them.
you can give ticket to Sadhvi Pragya Thakur. Why can't TMC give to Haji Nurul Islam? Yeah, Sanju Verma.
Zaka, what I find absolutely hilarious is when, now let me come in, you had your say, Riju. Zaka, I find it absolutely hilarious that, an incompetent Mamata Banerjee, when her spokespeople come on national TV and give lectures on morality, integrity and ethics to BJP. Let me remind the viewers of your show, Zaka, because I think they are the most important stakeholders in this debate. 2016 Malda riots under incompetent Mamata Banerjee. 2017 Bhaduria riots under incompetent Mamata Banerjee. 2018 Asansol riots under incompetent Mamata Banerjee. 2019 Jadavpur riots under incompetent Mamata Banerjee. 2021 Sitakulchi riots under incompetent Mamata Banerjee. 2023 Panchayat Code violence under incompetent Mamata Banerjee. 2022, who can forget the Birbhum violence under incompetent Mamata Banerjee. So Mamata Banerjee and her acolytes have not covered themselves in glory when the BJP decided that the BSF's jurisdiction should be expanded to the bordering areas of West Bengal to curb infiltration. Mamata Banerjee was rattled. Why? Because she does not want that the illegal Rohingyas who are being given a free run by her, they should be nabbed. Why does Mamata Banerjee give a free run to illegal migrants, to illegal Rohingyas?
Okay.
And
Okay.
then
I want to get to the concluding part.